guys, it's Carlos, the Ultimate Fitness Trainer once again, and thank you so much for watching the video. And today, as a ritual, we're doing another video in order to help us become our greatest version. So I've had a lot of requests about loads of different videos, guys, and as you know, I do 1 to 2 videos a day, so I do try to cover as many subjects as possible. However, there is some subjects of which get a little bit more priority because they're the ones that kind of like trending based on what people like to do. So today's video is about unleash the beast within you. Now, as you guys know, there's a lot of people that kind of like stop doing really what they want to do based on other people's opinions. So I'm going to try to do a video for you guys in order to give you 5 main tips in order to help you become your greatest version. So here we are. Number 1, in order to unleash the beast within you, stop having fear of judgment. Okay, this is one of the things that we all human beings are afraid of. Okay, we're afraid of, it's something almost automatized in our brain, and we get very much taught from a very young age, and I'm sure your parents did, and my parents did as well. Stop it! What do you think people are going to think of you? Stop it! Are you mad? Look at what the people think of you. Stop! Shouldn't say that. People don't like it. It's all about what other people like it. Now, let me be brutal honest, and I'm gonna kind of like probably say some things I shouldn't. However, as you guys know, I'm very passionate, so I just say how I feel. Now, that's a lot of bollocks, okay? Because if we're gonna live ourselves in a world of which you're gonna try to please everybody, we are completely fucked. Excuse my language, okay? But that is very much the truth. We cannot live our lives and fulfill our goals based every single day on other people think of us, because most people don't think much of us at all. So I know it sounds very sad, but it's how it is. So in order for you to basically unleash the beast within you, in order to fulfill your greatest version and become the best you can become, you can't be worried about what other people think of you. Otherwise you wouldn't get out of bed. Because most people out there, once you become anybody and start doing very well, they don't like you. Have you heard people, like, if you read autobiographies, if you read about people that become famous, they've got a bunch of haters. They probably have got more haters than actually fans. And this is what I say, you know, in order, and not just saying, you hear a lot of researchers, coaches, psychologists actually supporting massively about this, is you can't give any attention to people that don't care about you. I know, this is not saying that you should go out there, disrespect everybody. No. I'm saying, obviously, as you guys know, I'm a very spiritual guy. I love respecting people, I love listening to others. It's not just about, it's all about what you want to do. No, it's about obviously respecting others, but within reason. You must follow your true calling, and this is why a lot of people don't even get started. But let's say, for instance, people want to achieve a dream, or they've got a business idea, or they want to do something and they're so scared. I've coached so many people of which they've got so much potential, because potential is one thing, but whether you're going to do what you're going to do with that potential is another thing. It's a whole different thing altogether. So it's such a shame, because a lot of people out there got great talents, but they never get moving, never put the wheels in motion, because they're too scared of judgment. They're always thinking, oh, what about my friends? What they're gonna say? They're probably gonna think that I'm mad. Oh, what's my parents gonna say? What's my husband gonna think? What's my ex-partner gonna think? Or what's my neighbor gonna think? Listen, we're here, and I've said this to you guys probably many times in different videos. We're here for a very limited time. If I said to you, and if we had literally a date, a sale by date, we wouldn't wait. We would just get, because we don't know. It's like me, I'm doing this video for you guys right now, and for me as well, to develop as well. I don't know, tomorrow I might be dead. I don't know, so I'm doing it right now. I don't really care if people judge me. I really don't care. Honestly, I really mean that. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just don't really, I don't give 2 ideas. Honestly, I sometimes walk here, as you guys know, I do love power walking, sprints and stuff like that. And people probably see me with a camera. Some people might, as I said, some people might be promoted and say, oh, fair play to him, he's doing something in order to help himself or help others or whatever. Some people might say I'm a right idiot doing it. Some people might be passive. I don't, honestly, I really don't even come. Years ago when I first started, yeah, probably thought maybe I shouldn't do this. People probably think I'm a bit mad. But you know what? I don't really care. I honestly don't really care. And I wish people look, people that actually judge, I wish them look. Do you know why? Because if they judge that much, okay, I wonder what they're doing with their lives. Because this is one thing I learned with experience. And you see, people that are doing very well, they haven't got no time to judge. Okay, I'll give you an example. Now, if you name me a superstar, say, I don't know, Beyonce for instance. If Beyonce was walking down the road, do you think she's got time to judge me or judge you? She's far too busy living her own life purpose. She's far too busy thinking about multi-million pounds that she has to spend. Okay, she's not thinking about you or me with a guy with a camera trying to do a video. She wouldn't probably even look at me or look at you or even think of you. Do you know what I mean? She's doing their own thing. Same thing if you see Cristiano Ronaldo walking down the street. Honestly, he's the best in the world. He's not going to judge you. He don't really care about you. He just does his own thing because he's doing better than you. Remember, people that are haters, people that judge, or people that send you bad vibes are always mediocre people, of which haven't got the guts themselves to do anything better than you, but they've got a hell of an opinion about how you should live your life. However, they don't know what to do with their fucking lives. However, they've got great opinions and they've got great ideas for your life, but they haven't got an idea for yours, which is, they haven't got an idea for theirs, but they've got a great idea for yours, which is, it's just very, very, very scary, because that's just the way society, human beings have become. Then I'm going to lead to number 2, of which is, don't be afraid to failure. Now we've got this almost like automatized on our brains, of which we hate failure. Okay, have you noticed if you fail on anything, we will say, oh no, I didn't fail. Or you're always scared of what other people are going to think of you if you fail a test, or if you fail a task, or if you fail anything in life. We're always very afraid of failing, which is a massive mistake. Okay, can you ask me, or can you tell me one thing you've done in life, right, when you began to do it, that you never failed? Okay, honestly, if you have never failed, you must be an absolutely genius. Okay, because I tell you what, when I began to do anything in life, anything, obviously I'm an expert in training, I'm an expert in the fitness arena, in the fitness industry. I failed loads of times. When I first began, I failed loads of times. Okay, I've done nearly 1,000 videos. Believe it or not, I'm still not good. But guess what? I'm doing it every single day, and I'm getting better every single day. So we've got to embrace failure. Okay, if you hear Michael Jordan, the best basketball player on earth ever, if not ever, yeah, when I say ever, some people might have a different opinion, but definitely one of the very, 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 very best, okay? He failed thousands of times. He even says, in order for me to become perfect, I have to fail, I don't know, he gives a number, I don't know, 1,000 times in order to become a perfection at his craft. So he welcomes failure. So failure is fantastic. So for you out there, remember, in order for you to become a greater version of yourself and reach your full potential, you must embrace failure, because failure gives you the feedback on where you've got to go. Okay, it's like this path up here, I'm going up here. Okay, now if I go up the bush and bump into a tree, I could count that as failure, but it's guiding me, saying, listen, don't go up the tree, go up the path, because that's where I want to go. So that's like a negative feedback. Okay, now, but I learn with the feedback, I just sort of like move my body to the other side and I move in the right direction. That's all it is. Okay, the problem is we got fear of failure, and 2, we are almost think, oh, is anybody seeing me? Oh, is anybody scared? Or is anybody gonna judge me because I failed? Is my family gonna think, oh, what a failure, she didn't do it, or he didn't do it? It doesn't matter. Really, if you look at it, it really doesn't matter. How many times you've probably seen people that become super successful, and if you speak to them, they even say, listen, yeah, I failed loads of times. They'll tell you, like in business, in sports, loads of people fail loads of times. Loads of rejects, absolutely loads of rejects. You know, like Cristiano Ronaldo, example. I know he comes from my country, but I'll give you an example. when he was in his hometown, he wasn't the greatest player. It was actually two players better than him in his team. He got selected to go to Sporting Lisbon based on someone scoring less goals than him in that particular match. So he got selected only because he managed to score a penalty, and the scout says, okay, whoever scored more goals goes. So he scored 4 goals, and there's another kid who was a better player than him. However, he scored 4 goals as well. So they both went for a trial, and all of a sudden he reached his full potential there, and off he went. Rest is history. But he wasn't actually the best player on that team, and that goes for show that a lot of times we kind of like to sort of happy to judge or to think that oh this person is this and this person is that, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that because this person thinks. It actually doesn't actually matter, because believe it or not, a lot of these people that judge you, they haven't got no interest in your life. They've got interest in judging you or your failures. But what you gotta do is become descientized from the failure itself. Once you become descientized from the failure itself, you're not going to feel failure. And once that happens, all of a sudden, you're flying. Okay, number 3 is say no to naysayers. So if you got a plan, if you got an idea, the next thing you're going to do, you're going to start telling people. Okay, big mistake. Big mistake. Okay, don't tell people, show them what you've done when it's accomplished. Okay, do not tell people what you're going to do. That's the biggest mistake, even your most loved ones. And I know we as human race, if you like, we get really enthusiastic about any idea we've got, and we start telling people. Okay, now sometimes we might tell even good people, but amongst those good people, there'll be some really bad snakes that, one, they'll never do that themselves in terms of doing anything different. 2, they're jealous of you perhaps. They might be in your circle, however, but there's a lot of snake venom around them. Okay, and 3, they'll never attempt to do it. So once you start telling them what you're going to do, they become so jealous of you, of which they will start sabotaging your development. And that could even be toxic vibes. They'll start talking behind your back, and then you all of a sudden start thinking, oh, I'm being judged. And remember, human beings hate being judged. We hate, we've been programmed from school. Ooh, that person's judging me, so I can't do it. I might as well just stop and watch Netflix, because Netflix is not judging me. So I'll just watch Netflix, because, you know, if I watch Netflix, there's no feedback about you. It's all about what you're watching. Or I'm going to go on YouTube, or I'm going to go and speak to someone on Facebook, or I'm just going to go and post some things on Instagram, of which there's no judgment in terms of direct feedback. So that's one of the biggest problems. Say no to naysayers. What I mean by that is, obviously say no to them, but don't tell them fuck all. Okay, because if you don't tell them fuck all, they don't know fuck all. Okay, the only thing they can do is basically, oh, I've got a speed driver here, or speed rider. Here we go, becoming his greatest version. So obviously, it's one of the main focus of is just getting on with what you're doing. Don't allow people to even say, listen, don't do this or don't do that, unless, and this is going to be the only time you tell someone something, if people gone through the same path as you, okay, and you're going through the same experience, and they are people of which you, 1, you trust, and 2, have gone there, and they can say, listen, you know, when you go down that road, be careful, there might be some problems, but if that happens, this is what you got to do. That's a different thing. That's completely positive and good vibe feedback, of which just help you, just to make you aware. That's a completely different thing, rather than being those nasty snakes that, of which is going to be completely negative. All they want is you not to become better than them, or even not necessarily becoming better than them, it's just doing something different to them. Because believe it or not, human beings can be a very funny race, so we've got to be careful, because we are animals, remember. Okay, then this is going to lead to number 4, is you must relentless believe in yourself. You've got to believe yourself and see yourself succeeding at whatever you believe you can do. There's no one that's actually amounted to anything that was born successful as they are right now. Okay, you name me anybody that is successful right now, they were not born self-made. I'm on about self-made, that were not born as successful as they are right now. Would you agree? Of course, because we not come out of our mother, and the universe has put us here successful. We come here completely naked, and we don't even go naked, by the way. When we die, we live in this body here, and our spirit goes somewhere else. So this is a very important subject, of which a lot of us think that, oh, that person over there, obviously they're a little bit more successful because they were lucky, or they had someone that's given them something of which made them a little bit more successful. And that can be sometimes a truth, because obviously a lot of times some people need an helping hand in order to get there. However, you've got to get that relentless desire to get there every single day. And it's almost like, if you speak to anyone that is successful at anything, it's almost like an obsession. Okay, it's like almost like they don't see nothing else, they don't smell nothing else, they don't touch anything else. They are on it. Honestly, they are on it. Okay, now if you speak to anyone that's very successful at anything, all they talk about is what they do. Okay, they don't talk about nothing else. And you might find someone that is quite emotionally intelligent, okay, and they may sometimes deviate from what they're actually great at. However, the big however is they keep their thing the main thing, of which makes them so successful at what they do, because they're good at that particular thing, because they do it every single day. And that's how it starts becoming your greatest version, is when you do something you completely love, that completely obsessed about, something that you don't even think is a work, it's something that you love to do. And that is where really you fall in your heart, you fall in something that you love to do. That could be in the form of helping others, that could be in the form of helping you, that could be in the form of helping whatever, but it's something that you love to do, and it becomes an obsession. And that's where talent goes. Talent always, if you look, anyone that becomes obsessed about anything in terms of good things, it's all to do with talent. They've got a talent for that particular thing, and they do it. So, and then I'm going to lead you to just the last final one, of which is no attention, no great direction, no feelings towards any negative emotions. Okay, and this is going to be something almost like homework I'm going to give you, which is number 5, is do not pay attention to any negativity, anyone that says anything. If you want to write this down, this will probably give you a great sort of like initial step in order to become a greater version of yourself. Is do not worry about what others say, think, and don't even allow to enter your brain. So, because what it is, and now this is kind of like related to some stuff I spoke to you guys about before, is like we all worry too much. Just don't allow it. So it's just task yourself with so much to do's, in terms of like, say, if you got like, for instance, if you've set up your own business, or you've got a goal to achieve, or maybe you've got a physical goal or a fitness goal, or whatever it is to achieve, like, I don't know, lose weight as an example, right? Task yourself with so much workouts, with so much diet stuff that you need to read, so many stuff you need to do, cardio, weights, classes, obviously diet recipes, learn about how to lose weight, become almost obsessed about actually achieving that result, of which you can't even look back and got time to even talk about anyone that's not doing it. Does it make sense? And this is what I'm not saying for you two guys just to see that, but what I'm saying is, when we start anything, a lot of times there's so many negative emotions around us, of which we become distracted with these negative emotions. And what this does is, all of a sudden you start getting almost like, it's like a boat, you start getting a bit adrift from things that you don't really want to achieve, because people are so keen to kind of like stop you in your tracks. So the best thing to do, task yourself with so much to-dos based on your goal. Don't become a busy fool trying to do something else completely different. What I'm trying to say is, and I'll give you the example about weight loss as an example. So if you'd be like your weight loss, make sure you do your cardio every single day. That's just your task. And then make sure you do your weight training every single day. And then make sure you dieting correctly every single day. Make sure you change your nutrition value every single day. Make sure you're reading about people that have achieved losing loads of weight and becoming fitter, stronger, healthier, happier version of themselves. So once you have that momentum, and obviously you probably read a lot of books about, like me, about the 21 day to break a pattern. However, there's more than that, but I'm just give you like a little tip. If you do 21 days habit that breaks a pattern, that builds neuroplasticity in your brain, of which creates a new habit, of which can help you become a better version of yourself in that aspect. So it's so important for us to do that. And you watch, once you do that, you break the pattern, bad patterns, and you create a new good pattern. I'm telling you, you'll fly and you unleash the beast. And unleashing the beast, what I mean by that is making people fulfill their full potential. Because a lot of us out there, we've got dreams, we want to achieve things, we want to, and dreams sometimes doesn't have to be just financial dreams or materialistic things. No, you could be helping others. So for instance, I've got a dream of which is to open a soup kitchen. Now I love to help others become a greatest version, but also I help homeless people. I don't think anybody should go hungry or be on the streets in this day and age. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't, and unless there's so much financial abundance out there that it makes me very sad when I see people on the street begging. And I know some of you guys might say, oh, they're a bunch of druggies and they alcohol, they just drink alcohol every single day and they don't care, they're just bums. Look, how did they get there? There was a journey. They weren't coming out all of a sudden. It became like that. It was a journey. And sometimes those kind of people need probably our message. They probably need a helping hand in order to become their greatest version. So if I can personally help these people. So my dream is to set up a soup kitchen office, is completely self-funded, that helps others become a better version. Okay, there may be someone else out there can house these people. I know there's a lot of government help out there now, and there is more and more homeless people, and that's the reason why I'm saying this. We need your help. We need people that's going to volunteer, people that going to give without having to receive. And this is one thing I do. That's my dream. So I'm going to put that dream in motion. So I speak to a lot of people that may say, oh, I don't want to help because these people are just losers, or they're just on a street because they want to. That's the opinion. But I know that's not the case. Don't take me wrong. There might be several cases of which is the truth. But you can't label everyone the same. So I'm going to try to help them become their greatest versions with my help. So I'll try. But that's it. Another video, guys, in order to help you and help me become our greatest versions. You know, as I always say, guys, we're always learning every single day. So here we are, another video in nature. There's a bit of rain today, but it's good, fresh air, sunshine not. It's not, it's very cloudy, but it's rain, it's fresh. The rain is good sometimes as well. The Power Nature 432 gigahertz. This is meditation. So with all that said, guys, make sure you follow me on Carlos Trainer 10 Instagram. There's loads of things on my page, as you guys know, about positivity, about spirituality, about training, about psychology, about motivation. There's loads of stuff, which is obviously, as you guys know, I'm passionate about. Also my YouTube channel, which is Carlos Trainer. Like, subscribe and share this video, guys. Make sure you gotta click the button. Okay, don't just watch the video, please, guys, and just ignore it. If you can, guys, if there was anything that you think it was helpful, just click the like button, guys. It takes literally half a second. Click the like button, and if you can, guys, it's completely free. Subscribe to the channel. It's not going to cost you anything, and all it is, every time I put a video, you get a little email that I put a video. And sometimes the videos, it might not be exactly what you need yourself, but helps others as well. So you're actually helping others as well, and ultimately there'll be sometimes videos that it's bang on what you need. So with all that said, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit, have a beautiful day. Take care. Believe in yourself, that's all it is. Believe in yourself and do not allow external events to dictate your present situation. It's all about focus, determination, desire, relentless, and ultimately heart, in order to become your greatest version. Get fitter, get healthier, get happier, become your greatest version. Remember, while you become your greatest versions, don't forget, have fun as well, because a lot of times you can be very serious as well. So have fun, like I always do, although doing these videos, and it gets really serious sometimes about coaching, training, psychology, problems, everything. It's always sometimes to become a kid as well and just enjoy and laugh, laugh, laugh.